try to be honest. Do you read? How many books do you read for a year? It is a question a little bit difficult to answer because some of us don't even realize that reading books after books is a simple lifestyle. Well, as a first point, I am going to mention the benefit of readings. Did you know that reading books benefit your physical and mental health? And those benefits can last a lifetime. Reading is very, very good for you. Research shows that regular reading. Okay, reading strengthens your brain. A growing body of research indicates that reading literally changes your mind. Using MRI scan, brain scans show that throughout the reading period and for days afterwards, brain connectivity increased, especially in the somatosensory cortex, the part of the brain that responded to physical sensation like movement and pain. Okay, increase your ability to empathize. And speaking of sensing pain, research has shown that people who read literary fiction, stories that explore the inner life of characters, shown a heightened ability to understand the feeling and belief of others. Research called the ability the theory of mind. Build your vocabulary. Research has found through source that students who read both regularly, beginning at a young age, gradually develop large vocabulary, and vocabulary sets can influence many areas of your life, from the scores on standardized to change admission and job opportunities. Help prevent age-related cognitive decline. The National Institute on Again recommends reading books and magazines as a way of keeping your mind engaged as you grow older. Okay, now that we know all this, I want to share with you the personal anecdote of how reading literally changed my life and my way of thinking and saying things. Some people don't believe that reading changed your way of being in a radical way. Personally, the first time that I open a book and start to discover new words, I feel an inner peace. Ever since then, I always experiment many sensations and feelings when I am reading all those interesting words that a book has to offer. Well, let's start. When I was younger, I didn't like to read. I was pretty lazy, and reading a book was the most boring that I could do. I just couldn't hold the need. And to be honest, I haven't people around me develop this habit. Now let's go back to the story. I really didn't like to read. I didn't have much brain retention. And that's why something I wasn't good enough to the exam or getting good grades. You know, I really used to study, but at the next day, when it was a time to answer the paper sheet, I didn't. I remembered anything. I was quite frustrated all the time. Until the day that I read in a magazine the benefit of reading, if I am honest, I didn't believe much because I asked myself, is it possible that someday I can be a good reader? How to make me like reading books? So I did my research. What can I read if I don't like to read? It was a little funny, but I didn't care. I wanted to change. I wanted to try it. And in all the next page were an advice of start reading something that I like. Well, I don't like to read. Um, I through then I searched for an app where I could find different books. And so it was. I found an app and I romantic books apparate. And this book I like it very, very much. And I read a book and then two books and then three books and everything changed. And I understand those pages that say read what you like. I started reading books, fantasy, time travel books, and it was incredible. My way of saying things changed. I feel that it changed my life in an extraordinary way. Sometimes I feel that I had so many things in my brain, I couldn't tell them, and it was so frustrating. After I started reading, I was done with my exam, my vocabulary changed completely. I had peace all the time. Um, that's why, guys, I give you some advice. Read everything what you can. Fill yourself with knowledge. And if you can really don't like to read, I understand, believe me. But try it. Start with the stories or short books, something that catches your attention and enjoy it. Well, that's all from me and enjoy every moment of your life. I am Leslie Martinez and thank you.